And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from primetime.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Out on the perimeter, Green and Gordon. Kem Birch is out there with Smith. And it's Washington in the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Pulls up on the elbow, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
Jabari, all these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
And it's the Rockets with the ball after the Kings pick up 2. Pass to Birch. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Birch has got his first points in this one.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Here's Valentine. 2 points. That one goes.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Kings ball.
You can't really try to cheat me.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Barnes outside. And Valentine with the basket on the assist by Barnes. And that's now 30 points for prime time. Outside, Green. And shot on the way. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Into the lane.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Outside, Green. Back to Washington. From past the arc. Valentine grabs the board.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double. Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
2 minutes.
Here's Washington. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. To stop the run. Smith, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to do it.
And you know his fight area, I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Valentine passes to Lyles. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the sack all the way over here where we are.
The Kings shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Natu comes in for Lyles. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Barnes. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Fox.
for the pitch. Could be.
Both free throws good from Valentine. 107 left to play here in the third. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Christopher. The Rockets again can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Valentine kicks to Monk. Now here's Valentine. He's got 36. 4 on the clock. Back to Monk. Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Oh, dunk on me next time.
Poke loose and stolen by Valentine. And they pick up 2. Valentine's got 38 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness.
8 seconds.
If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Ref, that was
Martin
more
the
than 8
pass to
seconds.
Christopher.
On everything I love, that was more than 8 seconds. Bro.
Back to Martin.
Don't talk to me. I'm trying to cheat.
Passes it to Christopher to end the cold streak. No good that time.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Come on, everybody. Let's get loud. Welcome to the floor, your Hot City, Texas. In for the Kings, Terrence Davis.
And so it's Sacramento sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Changes here for the Kings. Alex Len comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Valentine in for Monk. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
They're looking to attack and transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
On the floor for Sacramento, Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Valentine. Then there's Davis. Then there's Len. And it's Metu in at the power forward. Dellavedova, the pass to Valentine. Good on the shot. Valentine's got 40 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Green passes to Bird. Moving the ball around. Three-pointer. Len grabs the board.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And Valentine gets a go on the assist from Dellavedova. 42 points for prime time. Here's Christopher. 5 points now in the quarter.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's Valentine, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jalen Green.
Man, it's so good to see how Dellavedova plays to his strengths, guys. I mean, specifically how he finds the open man. Nice.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
That's an incredible move by him on.
Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not a GOAT, but I fit the description. I'm not a GOAT, but I fit the description. Hey, how you doing? Just fine. Hey, how you doing? Just fine. Hey, hey, how you doing? Just fine. Hey, how you doing? My bad, y'all. Oh yeah, you see the stats: 44, 6, 1, 4 blocks, 4 steals. That's an easy triple double if I keep going. That's my best game ever, I think.
What's been an impressive night all around.
Here's Christopher, defended by Dellavedova. Count that one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Sacramento.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think will try to forget.
And what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins. A big milestone here tonight.
And once again, they're going to come out on top in this series. 3 straight victories in as many games on the season against this team. They've done a great job of just playing their best when it mattered most against Houston.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for prime time.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had them.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the Rockets pull it in.
And that was a bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The three-pointer, no good. From deep three-point range, off target with that shot. What's the
Wow, that's crazy. I can't get 50.
Kings winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
That was a good game, though. That was a good game. Luka.
The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Brad, how do you maintain this as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Barnes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Valentine in at the point guard position.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Washington against Fox. Smith passes to Green. Clock at 6. Gordon on the wing. Here's Birch. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Since points are always painful, have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding.
Kim Birch at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Valentine. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy position.
Came away with a win.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here. Sabonis is a dominant interior scorer. He's got the touch, the strength, and a wide array of posts to work with.
Washington against Fox. Pass to Valentine. Valentine's gotten his third basket of the night. know, for Sabonis, we've seen more teams try and...
Like, what was the point? With a
double him when he gets near the hoop, Richard.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that he is an excellent passer and decision maker. He knows how to find the open man and make the defense pay for sending that double.
Now here's Smith.
Okay, so he goes out of bounds.
Off target at the rim.
But when I went over there,
and a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the middle. Valentine.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Kings. It's a completely new group for the Rockets. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Metu comes in. Here's Christopher. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And the Rockets call time here. An interesting subplot for Houston going forward, RJ. Their future is tied to Brooklyn, though.
Yeah, because of the James Harden trade, the Rockets pretty much own the Nets' first-round pick through 2027. It'll be interesting to see where those selections land.
Now here's Şengün, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. To end the run. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Holmes. For Sacramento, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Oh, nice step back to create some space. Valentine's.
I'm sorry, y'all.
got 14 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Y'all bad in the game.
Here's Christopher. The shot that time not on target. So Sacramento will take it the other way. This game following their win against the Rockets.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
The Rockets have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Matthews. It's Martin on the wing. Here's Christopher. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The Kings have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Here's Valentine. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Lock ball.
Here's Matthews, trailing by 13. It's Christopher on the wing. And he's going for the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to Metu. Count it.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now Şengün, defended by Holmes. With 1 on the clock. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Kings here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Green the 2 with Gordon the 3. Then it's Washington. Then it's Smith. And it's Garuba in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Thanks, guys. Both primetime and their last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He finished with 47 points, and coach did a really great job of getting him the ball where he could do something with it. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'm interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunity for his teammates to get going.
Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
The Kings making a switch here. Lyles is checked in. Here's Valentine. And that one drops for him. Valentine's got 16 points. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
And it's Washington missing.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Shot's good by Valentine. Valentine's got 4 points this quarter.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Washington. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it, bro. That's a foul. That's not a foul.
You can tell Green.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Welcome, your Quad City Texans!
Rockets making a change here. Birch is checked in. Davis, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Listen, do your energy out, bro. Check me out. Okay.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Building this lead up in large.
28. The Kings, 42.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's heading to be.
No bonus game, bro. After Kings.
And the Rockets shoot. Barnes, Domantas Sabonis out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Valentine in at the point. Here's Washington. Rejected by Barnes. On the break.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Picked it. Here's Valentine, and he dunks it down.
And that's...
My bad, y'all. Busy bone.
That's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes...
No mistakes lead to breaks. That
Pass to Martin. Now here's Birch. Washington outside.
Good steal.
And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Here's Valentine. Oh, got a piece of it.
I had a good dunk. No, I had it.
And another basket for Sacramento.
Yeah.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Washington finds Green. The Kings, another fast break opportunity here. Pass to Valentine. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Washington passes to Smith. Green, 6 on the shot clock. To stop the run. Rebound. Pass to Valentine. Over Green. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Valentine's got 8 here in this quarter.
Their defense is getting beat up the floor, and no adjustments have been made at all.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall off.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Outside, Green. Back to Washington. Pass to Green.
Oh, no.
To the wing on the left. And another miss by Houston.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Shots good by Valentine. Valentine's got 28 points for the game.
Their offense is looking like a
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Yep, that one goes. Valentine's got 12 points in just the second half.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Washington. Looking to end the drought. Valentine with the rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Green. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Blocked again! We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Birch. Garuba comes in for Smith. Matthews, he's checked in for Green. And it's Christopher in for Washington. Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Herder comes in for Barnes. For Houston, they've gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Takes it inside. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Pass to Matthews. on Sabonis. The Rockets again can't hit.
And this is the type of game you throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Shots good by Valentine.
They're finding way to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
32 seconds left in the third quarter here. And he banks in the layup.
These shots at a ridiculous clip.
Over to the left wing. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. To halt the run. Valentine's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Position, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Josh Christopher. Bruno Fernando is out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's Matthews in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Right side Davis. Inside. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it. The fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Fades and shoots. Christopher misses.
Maybe just a little bit more resistance. Oh, looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
Pass to Matthews. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And here's Martin.
That is diabetes.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Fernando. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Valentine. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
What's interesting, you know, you come into the league and you have success right away. At some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me and my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
We're all talking about superstar status is not.
You forgot
the Rockets making a switch here. Champagne's checked in.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Shoot, I can.
Pass to down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Kings.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA.
Here.
They had their number all every crucial area.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for prime time.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding.
Checked in for Metu. Seven threes to go so far in this game. Here's Valentine. Another bucket. Wow.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the two. Drive. Pass to Matthews. Here's Fernando. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Although he's undersized in his position, he's vertical. Yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Valentine.
There's no way he did.
Here's Lynn. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Christopher. The 3. The shot, no good. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect the road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching.
I know.
We'll see you next time.
Anyway, 60 points like I promised. Shoot, I'm gonna catch y'all though. I'm gonna see y'all on Tuesday. Alright, y'all. Y'all.